Good morning, everyone. So this year, French winter sales will take place from the 11th of the January and end of the 7th of February. The second markdown will start on the 17th of January and the third markdown on the 24th of January, and finally the final markdown on the 31st of January. And the French winter sales will end of the 7th of February. So this presentation will be divided into four parts. So first, a reminder on the French Omnibus regulation in force, and then Caroline will present you your promotion setting by unit first, and then in bulk, and finally with the help of integrators. So if you apply sales promotion on your product, you must respect the following rules. So first, your sales promotion can only apply during the legal sales period in France. You cannot apply a sales promotion during a not a sales period in France. Your promotion will be displayed with a price tagline and a sales discount. We see after in another slide what is the display of your offer during the sale period. The different markdown are applied as a unit. You cannot set up several sales promotion or several markdown on the same offer at the same time. You must set up your promotion at least 5 hours before the start of the operation. And finally, it is not possible to apply several promotions at the same time on the same offer. So, for example, you cannot apply a flash sales and a sales promotion on the same offer at the same time. So, let's move on the French Omnibus regulation. So, this French law came into force in France and aims to protect the consumer during the price reduction announcements, such as sales. This means that your discount is applied directly to your previous price. This prior price is automatically calculated by the discount marketplace. So in fact, this prior price is the lowest price applied over the last 30 days. So let's take an example. You want to apply a 40% discount on your washing machine. So the Cdiscount marketplace has recorded your previous price at 500 euros. So your discount will be applied to 500 euros. And of course, your discounted price is therefore 300 euros. And this is the display of your offer during the sale period. So you have the prior price and you have the new price and you have the mention the lowest price over the last 30 days. And you have also the amount of economy the customer can realize when he purchase your product. So now talk about case of successive price reduction announcements. So first example, if you apply several markdowns on your offers, your previous price is the price determined during the first discount announcement. So let's take an example. You have applied 100 euro discount during the first markdown on a previous price of 500 euros. So your discounted price is 400 euros. Then you want to apply a second markdown on 150 euros. So this new discount will be applied to your previous price during the first markdown. So it's 500 euros. So your second markdown price will be 350 euros. Second example, if you have raised your selling price, your discount still be applied to the lowest price over the last 30 days. So let's take an example. Sorry. You had set up a flash sales in early December on your product. The discounted price was 400 euros. Then you raised your sales price to 450 euros. You now want to apply a 100 euro discount for the sales price. So the new discount will be applied to your previous price of 1400 euros. So your discounted price during the sales will be 300 euros.
We will start with the unit setup. To do that, you will need to go in your seller zone, your catalog, you will click on the product sheet you want to create your sales, and you will pick the tab uh, Commercial Deals Management. Like the screenshot you can see on the slide, you choose sales and not, for example, flash sales, only sales, and combine as you prefer by price or percent discounts the dedicated files. If you pick the percentage discount way, you will also need to indicate a reference price. It's the amount on which the reduction will be calculated. If you have any question, do not hesitate to ask, okay? About the percent discount, you just write the value without putting the percent symbol. It's really important. Remember that after the update of your offer, it can take up to 24 hours for your modification to appear on the marketplace. You can also, if you want, do it in bulk. If you have a lot of offers you want to make sales, it's better to do it in bulk because it will be quicker this way. Though, if you want to do it in bulk, you need to go to your seller zone, you select the tab Product, sell your product in bulk, and then you pick Updating your offer. At this time, you will need to download the Excel file associated to create or modify commercial information. To create your cell, you will need to complete all the mandatory columns, plus the purple columns commercial mechanics. Like you can see on the files. Perfect. That's the purple column I just talked to you before. In promotion types, you need to pick sales. For the start date, it's between the 11th of January until the 7th of February. You decide the date when you want to start. It's the same for the time. You can pick the time you want between the 11th of January until the 7th of February. And for the end of the sales, you write a date. The last date will be the 7th of February. The second, for the discounts, you just need to write the value. You don't need to write the percent symbol on this column. And the reference price you need to write, it will be the price on what the discount will be calculated. Remember, when you do your setup of your sales in bulk, you need to do it 5 hours before the start of your sales. It's really important. Once the table has been completed, you will need to upload it to the dedicated tab. And once you have received the validation message as the integration is right, you can go to check your offer update report in the report tab, offer update report. Please note that the report may take a few minutes to be generated. Now I will explain to you how to set up your sales through API. Alors, the type will need to be 3. The discount can be under 1%, and to finish, the sales will be calculated on the seller reference price, like in bulk. Also remember, the same as in bulk, you will need to set up your sales 5 hours before the start.
Thank you, Caroline, for your valuable advices. So before just ending this webinar and move to your question, we would like to remind you all the support available to you. So first you have the Help Center. So the Help Center, you can have access directly from your seller zone, and it groups all our articles and video tutorials by themes. So it can also, you can also search tutorials by keywords. And you have also the seller support. So the seller support, you can have access directly from your Help Center. And this where you can get in touch with our expert located in Bordeaux. So simply select the topic you wish to discuss with you, and you will be receive a reply within the 48 hours. So I have a first question about the display of your promotion on your product sheet. So yes, in fact, for French sales, your promotion will be only displayed at the beginning of the French sales period. So if you set up your promotion now, it not will be visible on your product sheet for the moment. It will be visible only at the beginning of the French sale, so at the 11th of January. Of course, you can set up your promotion sales after the 11th. It's not problem. It's up to you. But if you set up your promotion just now after this live webinar, you cannot see it visible on your product sheet for the moment because the French sales period is not beginning in France.
We have another question about what's the best way between the unit or in bulk option. It depends how many offer you want to do your sales. If you have 100, 200, 300, it's better to do it in bulk because it's a lot. And if you do it by hand, that will take a lot of time. But after it, as you want, if you think it's better for you, it's your habit to do it by unit, do it by unit. It's really you decide what you want to do, how you want to deal with your offer. No best way.
I have another question concerning markdowns. So markdown is not mandatory at all. So if you want apply markdown, it's up to you. If you don't want to apply markdown, it's okay. In fact, French people are really used to markdown in France, so maybe they can still wait for your product with another markdown. So don't hesitate to use this mechanic to reach more and more people to buy your product.
We have another question, which is the minimum discount that we have to apply. It's not like a flash sale. A flash sale, the minimum is 5%. For sales, you can raise the one you want, but it's always better to do 5% or more if you do through API, or if you do it in bulk like that, you're sure your Excel file will pass and you will don't have error on your report.
So I have another question concerning markdowns. So in fact, yes, markdown, you can set up markdown by unit in bulk or by integrators. In fact, just you cannot set up different markdown at the same time. If you, for example, you set up the first markdown of your offer by unit, by in bulk or by integrators, and in 10 days you have to repeat the operation. You have to set up the second markdown by unit or by bulk or by IPA. So, okay, so don't hesitate to rewatch this webinar in replay and ask your question to our experts. It will be a pleasure for us to present this webinar, and we wish you a great sale and again a great new year. Thank you so much.